Hello, Aries. It is August 19th, and this week I decided to let the universe guide me with your readings as far as what subject we're going to focus on. And just a general disclaimer that this is a general message, so everything in the reading may not apply to you, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I'm going to start off with my Crystal Grid Oracle deck, which is going to give us, what's in the collective, what's the biggest subject right now. All right, so what we got for Aries, please? What's going on with Aries? That's this one here. Courage, card number 34. All right, so we're going to get into this. Red jasper. So this is root chakra. This has to do with your stability, your how you feel as far as your life. Like, are you rooted into you feeling secure? Secure, that's the word I was looking for. So let's see what it says in the little booklet here. It says red jasper coupled with selenite is very balanced combination, because red jasper is a stone that works on the base chakra while selenite works on the higher chakras. So this grid here is kind of sort of trying to get balance with the upper and the lower. Red jasper helps with insight, which is strengthened by selenite to also receive information from spirit. Red jasper is known as a stone of courage, so it may be time for you to stand up and be courageous. See how the selenite looks like a sword, and I'll show it to you as I'm reading it. Okay, the wands. Strength and valor are needed at this time. Ground yourself and ask for guidance from spirit. Trust that the insight you receive is exactly what you need right now, and act with strength. Plant your feet firmly and strengthen your boundaries and stand by your decision. Red jasper is also known as a powerful detoxifier and is said to work on the blood and circulatory system. It may be time to discover deeper self-sabotage patterns that are holding you from standing in your own power. Remove the obstacles, go forth with a renewed sense of courage, and trust in your ability to stand on your own. Know that every step of the way you will be protected with red jasper. All right, so that is, the main overall that's going on right now. And I'm going to use my Everyday Witch Tarot deck to get a general energy with a tarot card, just because I feel like I love oracles, but if you follow tarot, you kind of, you like getting that general energy with a tarot card. It's the familiarity of the deck, the format. Let's see, what do we have for general energy here? For Aries, it's this card here. This card keeps... All right, we've got Three of Wands. Okay, so that's, when I see the Three of Wands, it makes me think of when we've taken action towards something, right? The Two of Wands was when you made a decision, you took action, and now you're waiting on the result. So you're just waiting on, it's like that little waiting period of, okay, we've worked on the manifestation. We've taken the actions needed, and now we're waiting to see the next step come to us, or waiting for that next nudge from the universe to tell us which direction to go in, right? So you sort of put it out there like, this is what's happening. I'm going to step forward. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. And now it's kind of that moment where you might be like, oh man, it's really quiet right now. What's going on, right? That's the time when you got to just stay strong, right? And know that whatever it is that you're working on is coming towards you. So now with my Rider-Waite Tarot deck, I'm going to do a little past, present, future here for you. All right, we've got the Star, okay, the Star card. but that the first one for the recent past, that's Aquarius energy. So if you've been dealing with an Aquarius, I'm going to pull 2 more cards. Star is also healing energy. It's also, could be, you could be in the spotlight for some reason too, right? But let's see. That's a big stack. It's too many cards. Here we go. The second, we've got the High Priestess. Wow, the Star and the High Priestess. You could be really... in touch with your, intuition in the recent past, sort of knowing that it was time for you to really heal yourself. Or, and then we've got the 3 of Swords here, right? So this to me, it's almost like you in the recent past realized that in order to heal, you sort of had to follow your intuition, right? Maybe there was something that was, 3 of Swords. This could be, in regards to a relationship, heartbreak, hurt feelings, third party situation. I don't like to say that, but those types of things do happen in relationships. But it's almost like you, in the recent past, have had to heal from some sort of a heartbreak, and it was just this inner knowing that it was time to do that. So let's see what we have going on in the present here for you. And if it's not a relationship heartbreak, a lot of things can be heartbreaking. A lot of situations can cause heartbreak. All right, so let's see here. In the present, do we have 3 cards? I'm going to take these 2 because these came out first, and then this was just a chunk here. So in these 2, we've got the Sun card here. Sun is Leo energy, and then we have the 6 of Swords, okay? So to me, when I see the Sun and the 6 of Swords, coming after some healing, this is almost like saying that you're moving on to better things, right? Things are getting better for you. Maybe you're starting to be able to see the path, like the path is clear. We've got the Sun and the... That's the 3rd card here, and the 10 of Cups, right? This tells a story right here. Like, things are getting better for you. You're moving towards more emotional fulfillment, right? In whatever capacity that is. With the Cups here, it does, indicate feelings. Could be love. But again, you just could be, finalizing that healing. Currently. Let's look in the near future here. So I think this is sort of a nudge from the universe saying to you, hold steady, everything that you've worked towards, everything that you've gone through or are going through is putting you in the position to be healed. Wow, we've got 2 7s here. All right, 7s. Also, 7s do indicate stability here, but we've got the 7 of Cups, okay? We got the 7 of Swords, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Sometimes when I see the 7 of Swords, I think of an untrustworthy person, but with the 7 of Cups, it's almost like... this is like choices here to me right now. This is like choices, daydreams, illusions, delusions. But when I see this with the 7 of Swords, it's almost like you're trying to figure out how to do something a different way. With the 7 of Swords, sometimes you just have to go off on your own and find a different way to make things happen. Doesn't necessarily mean you're being sneaky, on purpose. It's just more of finding, a means to get something done in a different way. And that is the Queen of Pentacles here. It's your stability. You're working on, what choices do I make? And within those choices that I'm making, if there's a different way that I can make something happen because the way I would typically do it has not worked for me in the past, then I'm going to do that, right? It's sort of like telling you to not be the definition of insanity, which is when you do the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results, right? This time you're like, okay, you know what? This didn't work for me in the past, so now it's time for me to really, you know, be different and do different and really make the choice to be that and stick with it and embrace a new way of making things happen. All right, so I'm going to pull one last card from my Witch's Oracle deck. The Lady, card number 9, and this says embodiment, and I will show you the photo here. Okay, the Lady. And it's funny because I see the Lady, and then, you know, look at the High Priestess here. Look at the High Priestess and look at the Lady. They're even both wearing blue. Look at the orb on the head. You know, this is really, I think, pointing towards following your intuition. Really knowing that the steps that you're taking are leading you, you know, in the right direction. And just keeping on following that intuition so that you keep making those right choices. And your intuition could be telling you to do something a certain way, and you're like, you know, I don't know if that's the best idea. But, you know, if you've been trying these different things and learning a new way of life and a new way of doing things, it's worth it to try something different, especially if it hasn't been working out for you recently. So the book says about this card that the Lady is another term for the High Priestess. So I kind of caught on to that there. She represents the energies of the goddess in sacred ceremonies and ritually embodies the character and quality of a chosen deity when magic is being made. Her presence complements that of her lord, the High Priest. Together they watch, protect, and guide what happens in the circle. The Lady signifies you may have been feeling different recently. New blood seems to be coursing through your veins, and you are changing as a result. It is possible to embody any characteristics we choose, and by doing so, match the energies that are presenting themselves to us in our outer world. The Lady indicates that you have the ability to stand up for yourself, even if it doesn't seem like it sometimes. You are the power behind your reality. If your reality does not fit your dream, start to change it now. Call for the energies that are required to fill you with whatever you need. Believe in your power and your strength. Okay? I mean, the message couldn't get any clearer than that, Aries. So that's what I have for you today. Please feel free, if you enjoy my content, to like, share, subscribe, join my page on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. I will drop that information below in the description box, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much.